2019. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Tem 6 anos. Eu acho que ele vai estar como muito usado. Uns 300 e pouco, 400 mil. Tekken Like. Acho que eu tenho aqui, pera aí, eu vou te mandar. Sim, mas o que conta é o ano de fabricação, 2019.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Vai dizer que tu não sabia disso aqui. Tekken Like.
Não estamos completos, senhor.
Eu não sei, velho. Tem que olhar direito os anos. Mas claramente. Não, o microfone tá ativo. Claramente. O pessoal reclamava antes os preços, agora vai ter motivo para reclamar de verdade. Esses carros que era 2003, 2004, pagava 130 pila. E agora tudo pareio, 200 e pouco.
And our focus is on George Pickens. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions.
E tem que ver no apartado de automóvel. Amanhã eu vou olhar direito com calma. Agora eu não consigo ver, tô velho agora e não consigo mexer no celular muito.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's
Mahomes
Acrisure
versus
Stadium.
Peyton Manning.
Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a
Regular
finish
season.
things off, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles,
Vai começar a play, hein? Playoff.
It's been a good season for him so far. They're just
Se
looking
vocês
to
quiserem
keep
ir
that
ver
momentum
os Steelers
going forward.
nos playoffs e ver como é que se cozinha o Galo e ganha um jogo, só entrar na live.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
6 corridas para touchdown. Pero aí não quer nada também.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that.
80-80. 80-80.
Everyone would like to see him finish number one,
Wait, hold.
including himself.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Soltei o braço.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
19, Tiger.
They'll look to throw.
¿Qué?
Had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole...
No tiene sentido esa pelota fácil que no agarró.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the
Hey.
last drive, their first drive, 3
Here we
out.
go.
What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it.
Está difícil hacer los pases.
Try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Tengo que
Without a doubt, they're the
resolver
ones that
yo.
typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Steelers at 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Pass complete.
Pickens.
George Pickens with it.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over
Tackle.
here just shy of the 30.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt.
Mierda.
Mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a
Debe haber
field
tirado
goal
alto.
waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Puta mierda.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Essa defesa dos Browns aqui é uma merda, cara. Não consigo jogar contra eles, cara. Duas interceptações já.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to
Vai ser esse valor aí mais as taças municipais, né?
And turn it into positives moving forward.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what
Voy a abrir la cancha porque
is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
son muy rápidos.
This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Estaba en su mano la pelota.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after.
Ah, segundo tiempo ya volvió fuerte. Mucha presión, estoy jugando en casa.
To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this
Roughing
game.
the passer.
Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45.
Agarrando confianza.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Puta mierda, cómo llega ese tipo.
Miles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Gets this out wide to Pickens.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he's in.
Yo voy a solucionar este juego.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive.
Não basta eu sentir a pressão, os recebedores também, homem. Mas daí eu tive que correr com a bola e ganhar o touchdown. Fiz a boa.
But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
He had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Sunday night.
In Pittsburgh, it's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Sideline throw.
Cuarta para 1. Vamos a arriesgar.
Nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing
Qué cagón que es.
but they're going to have to punt.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. And he fends him off. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to
Puta mierda.
and he'll just toss it
Vino
away.
con todo.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
Miles Garrett es una locura, se da mucha presión.
And we see yet another errant.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the
Caralho,
Steelers
foi no jogo old
have a
school, sem
touchdown
passes.
lead here in this
Só corrida e corrida pra ganhar esse bicho.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
A throw left side, caught by
Prior
the
move.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Você terminou?
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
2nd and 4. And this will be caught.
Amassei.
In the knee, some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that.
Adidas 8.0, come on. Victories de la NFL. Yo estoy directo a la divisional. E o pai tá como, hein? Direto no divisional. Campanha muito boa, né? Avanzar la semana divisionales. ¿Cómo un equipo 6-11 me dio tanto problema? Hidroterapia, meditación, estamina. Bengala de Cincinnati. Eita. Se eu passar das bengalas, hein? É coito contra Kansas. La última vez que me enfrenté con las bengalas de Cincinnati yo perdí. Pero este otro partido. Divisional round.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
Deja su like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the
En la
league.
nieve.
Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. So the Steelers offense getting set.
Completar 70% de los pases.
And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle dazzle. They turn to Harris to begin the drive, and he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's
Trey
in store
Hendrickson,
as he has to fight
injury.
just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
Tercera para 4.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Line of scrimmage, the
Nossa, está livre.
He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Here's
Tiger move.
Looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a
Nice.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
Soltando rápido la pelota para no tener presión.
Plan for that offensively, you want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Pusieron lleno de gente acá.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. A run
Shotgun.
with Harris out of the shotgun.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy
Tá
of the
celular.
20 on the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Back to throw.
Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. They run with Harris. It's a
Tercera
5-yard
para una.
gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Se
with
infiltró el
Harris.
hijo de puta.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He
Nice.
has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Ahora é cocinar el gallo.
Stays in motion with a
Deja
nice
que vaya,
gain
termine el
of
primer
5
tiempo.
He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
Tô cozinhando o Galo aqui. Primeiro tempo inteiro o Bengals nem encostou na bola ainda. Só correndo, queimando o relógio. Eu não vou fazer a jogada, vou esperar acabar o primeiro tempo, ó. Claramente, vou esperar acabar o primeiro tempo. Depois vou fazer a jogada. Bem tranquilão. E corrida, hein? Primeira pra gol. End quarter.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the
O
Steelers
segredo é não
in
deixar os
control
bichinhos
of
encostar na
football
bola.
as they go to work on a first and goal.
É.
Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
The Steelers touchdown. Van Jefferson.
Nice.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you
Laser.
got a touchdown right away.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on the...
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2-minute warning.
Quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Second and 6. Out route to Jefferson.
Tercera para uno.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he slips past the 45 before being tackled. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down.
Laser.
Again.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
Time out.
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his
Trabajar
footwork.
con calma.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10. They run with Harris. And shedding through the tackle. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2, eluding the pressure right. And caught in the end zone.
Nice.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Ganando tiempo, ¿eh?
George Pickens, 30 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And
Tercera para
6.
6.
They work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. This is Harris on the draw. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only
Cuarta
got
para
halfway
3.
there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage. An injured Steeler on that last play. Now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On second down, this is Harris. Fighting through it, he's got space. And they will finally
Nossa.
get to him down at the
Qué buena
Bengals
corrida.
28. 85 yards for him.
Voy a cocinar el gallo, dejar que vaya hasta el cuarto.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee
Najee Harris.
And the Steelers are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Qué buena carrera.
Bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5%.
Caralhos.
Set to take the field. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
Me está presionando ver las bengalas de Cincinnati.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Harris. And Najee going to have
Primera y 10.
first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Deixar cozinhar o galo.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A give to Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter.
Ooh.
That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. Looking left side.
Nice! Woo! Fryer move.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Fryermuth, 37 yards. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their
Que
lead
passe.
in this fourth quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football.
18 más 2 son 20. 25. 26 llegan, no llegan. No llegan, no llegan, no llegan, no llegan.
Set to take the field. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Skirts by him at the 35. And they'll wind up getting this to the 30.
¿Se terminó?
Gain of 9. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978.
Final, final,
I think
final,
it was
final,
in
final,
November.
final.
Now the Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.
Diecisiete pases completados. Divisional round. 90% casi de precisión.
Keep it rolling, boys.
Throw the room. Ô, coisa ruim. Tipo, cozinhando galo se diz quando tu tá matando tempo, fazendo gastar relógio e pra deixar eles sem tempo quase.
It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Patrick Mahomes.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is a...
The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson.
And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line.
2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. The slot man in motion right.
Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they'll get him down after a pickup.
La próxima jugada va a ser solo en el segundo tiempo.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great
Cocinar al galo.
You want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because
Ah, no.
pay dividends
No tengo
as the
tiempo.
game progresses.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Oh, the motion
Puta
comes
mierda, yo no
too
sabía que
late,
tenía
and it's
motion.
gonna be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like
yeah,
that?
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here.
Yo resuelvo, yo resuelvo.
It's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Harris running straight ahead.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
They'll look to throw.
Pickens on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Rolling to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
Estraçalhei.
And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense is... So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And the catch made by Johnson.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They hand this off to Harris. And he gets it down to the 32.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Tá livre agora.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. On the delay, here's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's in.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris taking it in
from 7 yards away. And the Steelers go up. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got it at the 15.
Buena.
Just before halftime, 55 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You
Que
can see
pedrada, hein?
he is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for
Que
this
pedrada, hein?
offense.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Vamos ampliar, tá?
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out.
Primera para gol.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run.
Qué mierda.
For the first. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Chutamos 17 y nos vamos al descanso.
Well, the Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Completes this one.
Nice.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch.
call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Washington. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Estraçalhando los Kansas City Chiefs.
Continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Claramente no erré en este partido de hoy.
And now out come the Steelers. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
Forced out to his left.
And oh, that
Forcé la jugada.
pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That swung out wide to Harris.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Got blasted.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Now back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Johnson.
Libre.
Touchdown
Libre estaba.
Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, It actually loosens you up and
36.
allows you to take maybe a few more chances.
Le amassei a los Kansas.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. First and 10. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense
Le humillé a
so much
Kansas
on their
City.
heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
No puede ser. No puede ser.
And he's in. Touchdown,
Impresionante.
Steelers. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the three. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold
Lombardi
on for that
Trophy.
for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
84% de precisión. Dejen su like. Super Bowl, ahora. Upgrade skills. Tengo 4 cositas. Este y este. Me sobra 3. Stiff arm, break sack. ¿Trabó? Tengo 4. Oh. Ah, acá está. Tengo 1. Ahí está. Al Super Bowl. Pro Bowl y Super Bowl. Contra los Cowboys. Qué mierda. No me gusta jugar contra los Cowboys. Crioterapia. Contra los Dallas Cowboys.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the
Super
line.
Bowl.
We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers,
No
the
muestra los
AFC
símbolos con el sub. Ahí está.
champion, taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gutton.
Será que agora que o pai guarda pro bolso Super Bowl, hein?
Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what
Dak
I enjoyed
Prescott.
when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers,
Really
even
Patterson.
with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every... So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon, but they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back
Qué
again.
corrida,
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one.
Se me continúa andando despacio y voy a continuar corriendo.
Across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris.
Nossa, como corrió. Puta merda.
But not before he's inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of this Super Bowl. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
This is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a
2
couple of
yardas.
yards, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Nice.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Segunda para 8.
The tackle made by Calebon Chason.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
Puta mierda, me interceptó,
And
será.
the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because
he threw the interception last time out, his first drive of this Super Bowl, getting picked off. So they'll try to clean things up here. 1st and 10. To Jefferson on the slant.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll look to throw again.
Here's Freiermuth again.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Maldición.
They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Puta carajo.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Micah Parsons able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he's got some space here.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now this throw caught left side.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
That's caught at the 1. Touchdown.
Seconds like.
Pat Fryermuth.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Steelers have cut it back within a score.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Falta de qué?
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll look to throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
Estaba solo, estaba solo.
Taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his
¿Por qué no lanzó?
not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Back to throw. Being chased out left.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Fryermuth.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They run with Harris.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The sneak good for 2, but it's still going to set up a 3rd down. They'll go with a keeper, trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Van a hacer el sneak en el otro. No, chutaron.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Sin tiempo va a pedir.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He's got Pickens complete, and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, this to avoid overtime. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Here we go, this to avoid overtime.
¡Qué locura! ¡Qué locura! Ah, essa aqui, depois dessa, dá pra fechar a live. Que pedrada espiral, é? Amazing.
Stupendous. I mean, exhilarating. How about them running off the field with a victory where it looked like they were possibly headed towards overtime?
Oh, yeah, it looked like definite overtime, and everybody just holding their breath as that ball hung in the air, and then jubilation. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going
Cara, ganhei com uma Hail Mary, velho. Que loucura, velho. Não, na verdade não foi Hail Mary, eu troquei a jogada. Fiz a boa. Puta merda, velho. Que loucura, velho. Que cagada.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Nice.
Yo! Gotta hand out that game ball, coach.
MVP de la temporada. Y MVP del Super Bowl. George Pickens. Off season. Simulando la off season. Avanzando la semana. Hey Cap, que abrió el traductor. Just wanted to let you know to be one of the most in demand. Siempre representando. Jordan Brand. Richard. Oh. Ah. ¿Y qué le hace a Jordan? Jordan. Jordan Bros. Bro, Jordan Horry. Pantalones Jordan. Ni dá para ver. Não, vai acabar minha rotina, né? Fit. Es que más me gusta es este. Off season.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookie...
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath.
It got his man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Pedrada.
George Pickens, 54 yards. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one.
Diferente.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Unbelievable. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this is going to be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand.
Now back to throw.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.